Welcome to Mr. Cell's Math World. Today we're going to go through the advanced skills of chain rule. The method is to use chain rule together with product rule or quotient rule. Alright? So it will based on the question that will require us to have two objects. So one of the factor like this, the other one we must use the chain rule to handle. Alright? So this one, it looks like we can use quotient rule. Actually, we can. But if it is difficult, usually we will also use product rule to handle it. Alright? So let's see how it works. So step 1. Change the index of 2x squared plus 1. So you get this guy to the power negative 1 over 2. So it makes the format of product rule. We got product of two factors. Then we start to differentiate as usual. Step 1, handle 4 minus x. That means negative 1. And then we copy the next one. Alright? And then plus 4 minus x as usual. And then we need to use chain rule to 2x squared plus 1 to the power negative 1 over 2. So step 1, outer part goes to here. Then the power, we need to minus 1. That means negative 3 over 2. And then we differentiate the inner part. So the inner part, we get 2 times 2x. Alright? So this is the basic. Then the most important step is to find out the common factor carefully. The first one is negative 1. Okay, so this one we simplify a bit first. Okay. And then in the next part, you will also have negative 1. So let me cancel that out, you can see negative 1. Okay, negative 1. And the most troublesome part is to handle this guy. These two, you may say there is a common factor. But you know the power of them are different. Okay, we see that the smaller one. Okay, negative 1 goes first. Indeed, you can just put negative, just simplify it later. Okay, so negative 1 over 2 and negative 3 over 2. Of course, the smaller one is negative 3 over 2. So take this outside. So you can also call common factor. Okay. As a result, after you take out the common factor, negative 3 over 2x squared plus 1 times to the power negative 3 over 2 times this guy becomes power negative 1 over 2. So this part is very important. And then for the rest of them, copy carefully. And you must simplify the factor on the right by expanding 4 minus x times 2x. Because after you expand it, you can cancel out the common factor. Okay? You must simplify all the factors one by one. So you see, after simplifying this guy, we get 8x plus 1. And then finally, the negative 1 becomes just negative, put it here. Okay? So this is basically the calculation. The most important note is to handle this step. by checking the difference among the factor of this troublesome stuff. When we take out the common factor, we choose the smaller power. Okay, smaller power among these two. So the difference between the two factors must be equals to 1. Do you know why? Okay, the reason is we use the basic rule. Whenever we use basic rule, the power here will be changed, right? The change is we minus 1. Therefore, the difference among these two factors is always 1. Difference among these two must be 1. Why it is a good thing? Because this factor is always nice and it must be with power 1, so you can simplify with the things inside the bracket. Okay, the nice means this one must be 1. So you can always handle, must be 1 here, power 1. So that you can always simplify the thing inside. Okay, so this is the method 1 of using the chain rule together with the product rule. In the next part, we will do it with the quotient rule by using the same question.